Gross. All right, what other ones? What other dailies are we gonna do? A tier list? Sure, we could do a tier list. Relationship red flags. I'm gonna do this one. I want to do relationship red flags. Oh God, why are there so many advertisements?
Bye.
Why? They just keep popping up, chat. I'm gonna die. Different political alignments in this economy. It's pretty rough. Lives with their parents. Look, I live with my parents. Okay, I guess, like, I would want to know why. Choose loudly? I have no I chew loudly. I'm the red flag. Chat, I'm the red flag. I don't really care, but if it's annoying. Orders the fast food option at specialty restaurants? Yeah, no. Picky eater? No. Inconsistent communication, get out. Dismissive of your feelings and opinions, get out. Controlling, get out. Lack of emotional availability? Look, this used to be a green. We've learned that's not a great option. It's at least an orange, if not red. Get out. Disregards. They spelled disregards wrong. Get out. One-uppers? Look, if you have to constantly one-up me, you're just gonna feel inadequate all the time. And I'm not dealing with your insecurities because I'm doing better than you. Just like, get good. Constantly late? If it, like, to not important stuff, whatever. But, like, to important stuff, I'll be mad. But, like, I'm also late, so. Last minute cancels? This is gonna make me feel icky. Rude to service staff or retail staff? That's actually, like, a really big red flag. Does not have a single close friend? Okay, I'm nervous about that. If you don't have, at my age, if you don't have a single close friend, like, you should have somebody that you can talk to important things about outside of your significant other. It doesn't have to be all the time. Like, as you get to be adults, you don't hang out with your friends all the time. Not sure if it's a men problem or just a me problem. Well, it's like a modern day kind of a problem. I feel like a lot of people are not encouraged to be super authentic with everybody, and that leads to you not having close relationships with people. And of course, like, it with the expectations of masculinity, definitely going to affect men a lot. I'm concerned if you don't have a single close friend. You should have somebody, one person. Has a mental disorder? Joke's on you, I like that. Yeah, I don't care. Neurodivergent? Yeah, that's fine. Neurotypical? Also fine. Never been in a relationship? Coming from where I'm at in my life, that's a little bit nervous making for me. I'm concerned. But, like, that's not true at all life stages. Constantly brings up an ex. Depends on what it is. Like, there are good reasons to constantly bring up an ex, and there are bad reasons to constantly bring up an ex. But if it, like, continues for forever and is consistently constantly bringing them up, that's more concerning. But, like, I need more information on that one. Lacks empathy? Fuck off! Illinois state cap. What the males only males friends, females with only female friends? No. Males with only female friends, females with only male friends? You should have a mixture of friends. You can find their whole life on social media. Whole life, like, every moment. I find that nerve-wracking because I don't like having my picture taken, and I get nervous about, like, that. So if I was a part of their life and then all of a sudden I'm all over social media because of that, that's nerve-wracking to me, you know. Concerning, but we could talk about it. A furry? That's fine. Only hobbies include a TV, video game, or computer? That's me. That's me. Doesn't even put it in the deal list. Look, I understand that I have red flags. I know who I am, and who I am is somebody you should think about. All of the qualities before you date, you know? I'm not dumb. I know I have issues. And it's not for everybody. One-word replies, I don't like that. Talk to me. I'm needy and I need reassurance all the time. They act like they're better than everyone else. Fuck off. That's my role. I have that red flag sometimes. It's a really fun because, like, clearly this comes from a lack of self-worth and insecurities. And I do that when I'm feeling very insecure and have bad self-worth. Rude to your parents? Okay, hot take. I know not everybody has good relationships with their parents, but there's a difference between having a bad relationship with your parents, cutting them off, not speaking to them, whatever it is you need to do to be healthy in your own situation, and being actively rude to them. There's a difference. And so that's why it's a red flag. You have to make all the big plans? No, I can't plan. Do they want to make all the big plans? Go ahead, please. I did not read this correctly. Always wants to eat out. That's fine. That's fine. What did you read it as, Saren? Don't worry about it. Look, eating is... If you want to eat all the time, that's fine. That's cool with me. Calls themselves a nice guy? Fuck off. Wants kids. Oh, big topic. Skip. Does not want kids. Skip. Kids in this economy? Yeah, exactly. The concept? Sure. Reality? That's a discussion. Talkative online but silent IRL? This can be me. I guess why. I need context. Describes their exes as crazy? Okay. I'm gonna be so for real with you, chat. Everybody broke up for a reason. I've had really bad exes. We know this. But I'm not going to be like, oh my god, they're all crazy. And I have empathy for what led things to where they went. If you're just going to dismiss everything as, oh, they're crazy, that's a problem. Yeet. Trust issues. I have trust issues. You need to have a handle on your trust issues. If you have trust issues and you're making it everybody else's problem, constantly accusing people of things, that's problematic. If it's, I have trust issues, I've been through things, and this is how it affects me, and I understand it, and I can communicate about it, that's fine. That's not a problem. So, big discussion. Parents track their location? Ah! I'm so glad I didn't grow up in a time when my parents could track my location all the time. That would have been so bad. Because they absolutely would have. Love my parents, but they 100% would have tracked me. There were times, chat, where I was like, I wonder if my car has a tracker in it. It didn't, that I know of. But there were definitely times where I was like, And also at this point, Nate, like, at my age, no, why? Excessive thirst for anime men and women. Nah, that's fine. Female with a masculine hobby and male with a girl hobby? Yes, please. That's yes. Green flag. Blue flag. Best flag. Anger issues? Fuck off. Only likes obscure music? You're gonna have to listen to Taylor Swift with me. You are going to have to listen to Taylor Swift. An early bird? Okay. If you're gonna wake up early and make me breakfast in bed and take care of things before I wake up, that's totally fine. If you wake up early and you insist that I wake up early with you, you're gonna end up dead.
Quicker than you think.
A Disney adult? Look, there's a reason that Disney is located in California and in Florida. Sane and rational people do not constantly go to California and to Florida. And I will leave it at that. Concerning. And Japan and France and Hong Kong for a while, I think. Okay, sure. But no Disney adult is like, yeah, I only go to Disney Japan. I only go to Disney Paris. They go to the Disney in Florida, or they go to the Disney in California. Strongly believes in zodiac signs, horoscopes, and astrology? Sometimes I do. I go through phases where sometimes I just need it, 'cause it's fun. However, if you legitimately make big life choices based on it, I have concerns. It's fun. It's interesting. But if you're making big life choices on it, I'm concerned. Solves disagreements with the silent treatment? No. One of us has to speak, and it's not gonna be me. Always wants to split the bill, that's fine. Expects you to pay for everything? I will pay for everything, but if you just expect it, I'm not gonna buy you stuff. Don't expect it. Needs to borrow money a lot. Whole personality revolves around one thing. If it's not me, it's a problem. No, I'm kidding. It's concerning. Can't handle me at my worst, and you don't deserve me at my best. That's concerning. That's deeply concerning. Constant messy living space. I need you to clean up after me. You can't also be messy. Can't hold eye contact during a conversation. I can't. Maybe they're just autistic. That's not a problem. Treat you like their therapist. I'm not licensed for that. Not an active listener. Fuck off. Oh, we skipped it. We had to come back to it. That's fine. And also fine. Cool. This is where we landed. So these are all of our S tier bad red flags. Then we have our concernings. And then down to that. Wow.